Bonsoir. What I'm thinking about tonight is how I decide what to do with my time and the amount of pressure I put myself under to be productive. Hey, Graham. So I'm traditionally hypercritical. I've got a really intense boot camp voice in my head that I habitually use to make sure I get things done. And it's quite aggressive and it's not very loving. And there's voices in my head that tell me right now, for example, it's Saturday night, and there's a voice in my head saying, you're self-employed and you haven't done anything today. So that means you're bad and you should get up and do something. And I've called this video Listening because what I've learned to do in the last 12 months, 13 months, is really trust what my body is telling me. Really slow down and then listen. And it might be a thought, like an intuition, a hunch, a sense, or it might be just a feeling in my body. And what I've got to admit is that my whole life I've had these feelings in my body, or I've had like intuitive thoughts, and I've doubted myself the whole time. I would have a thought about something and saying, don't be silly, you can't know that, you don't know that, you're ridiculous. And then I would always find out that when I don't follow my intuition, I don't follow that hunch or that desire, then life, kicks me in the stomach. So it's like aversion therapy. Finally, I've learned that I've got to listen. And so what my body's asking me to do right now is nothing. It's asking me to just relax and be present. And it doesn't matter what that fear voice has to say for me. That production-driven voice in my head saying, you've got to get something done. Faster is better, more is better, move, move, move. I can't listen to that voice. I could, and it would feel awful. And then what I've learned is it doesn't actually get me where I want to go. And there's massive value in me resting when body needs to rest and body's telling me to rest. So what I usually do, or what I did for most of my life, is just work until I burn out. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. And I'm finally aware that what I need to do sometimes is listen to the body when it feels like really heavy and slow and tired. I don't have to get upset about it. I can thank it for telling me what it needs. I can listen to its wisdom and take the hit, take what it's telling me. It's telling me, right, you need to slow down and say, thank you. That's the next thing for me to do. This is productivity. This is me doing what I need to do. This is for me to be successful in my business, for me to be happy in my life. I need to slow down. I need to listen and, do what body says. Body says, drink water, eat some nuts and lie down and do nothing. So that's what I'm going to do. So, what's your body asking you for right now? If you just listened to what your body wanted to do right now, is there anything that you'd change about your plans? Would you slow down? Would you speed up? Would you dance? Would you have sex with someone? What would you do? Would you hug somebody? Would you have a stretch? Would you let yourself get a glass of water? Would you take a breath? Feel into it. I don't have the answer, you do. Bye.